Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of To Trust an Incubus. In the last episode, we learned that Kenta is really naive, a lot like Keitaro was back in Camp Buddy. And also we learned that the demons have an overpowering sexual energy that they can use to make us super horny and need to jerk off immediately. So that's pretty exciting. But we still have 2 more demons to meet, or aliens, I don't know, whatever, aliens I think. So let's go ahead and meet them. And let's see. Kenta says, I understand why you think they might be evil after meeting Harsey. Wait, who's Kenta? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense.
He's the opposite of Devi.
I'm not sure if these are the evil creatures or not. We've been trying to figure this out for months, but they're so hard to communicate with. Our senior linguist says the creatures need to bond with someone in order to learn our language.
Are you willing to bond with them? You might get super AIDS, but it'll be worth it for our research. Bond? The word resonates with me. I already feel a bond with Devi and Harsey that I can't comprehend.
They haven't bonded with me, and definitely haven't bonded with Arata.
Definitely not with Arata?
Let's just say they got off to a bad start. Maybe one of them will be able to bond with you.
That would be wonderful. I really want that, Professor.
Wow, we really want it. We really want it.
Good. Keep an open mind, then. This might be the way you become invaluable to me.
You're only good for your body. Now get out there and get fucked.
I won't ever be able to let you go if you've bonded with one of my test subjects.
I ignore my distaste at the word test subject. The fact that he's pushing for something I want so badly has me brimming.
I'll try to make it happen.
Now let me introduce you to Saji.
Oh no.
Oh no! I instantly got another erection! The next one makes my chest clench. I can't admire how adorable he is. I'm too struck by his sadness. This is what I was afraid of when I took this job. It's even worse than what I imagined because I feel so attuned to him. The familiarity, the resonance, it's just as strong with him as the last 2. It's like seeing a dear friend and finding him in agony.
He looks afraid.
This is a quiet one. He won't be any trouble for you.
But what's the matter with him?
Tears start to build behind my eyes.
Don't waste your time worrying. There's no way for us to know.
But I have to know. I have to comfort him somehow. It's tearing my heart in 2 to see him that way. I feel so helpless. I can't tell him he's safe and that everything will be okay. Even though I don't know that everything will be okay and that he's safe. If only I could speak to him. If only I could hug him tightly in my arms, soothe his back and tell him he's safe. I'm not only memorized, but obsessed. I have to get through to him somehow.
Saji, this is Kenta. He's going to clean your room and bring you your food.
Please don't yell at him, Professor.
Yelling is the cue we established for introducing important people to them.
Kenta.
That voice. Why is that Kenta's voice? Just sounded like Kenta's voice, or am I crazy? I'm stricken, trembling. The connection is so strong, it's like he's speaking directly to my soul. He's reaching out to me. He knows I want to help him. Oh, Saji, please bond with me. Oh, Saji, please sleep with me already. You need that bond most of all. I'm dying every moment, I can't help him. Please, Saji, search my heart and soul with your powers. I want you to know how much I need to help you.
One more to go.
These sound effects are so ominous every time we enter a room or leave a room. I begged for Saji to search my soul with his powers, but I had no idea whether or not he could even do that.
Professor, about the visitor's powers. Just what can they do?
They're able to affect people, physically, even when they can't see the person. They can sense when someone's near, and do things to them.
Like what?
Like how they made you too horny to walk.
I saw your fat dick in your pants. You aren't fooling anyone.
Oh, yes. That was very strange.
Let's finish this so I can take you upstairs to meet Arata.
Oh my.
I love how they all had this, like, different music that's completely different and nothing like each other. Like they don't even fit in the same game, almost. The final Incubus was like a wall of power. Not just physical strength, but authority. He's someone important in his world, and yet there are still tendrils coming out of his aura, linking me to him irrevocably. He's saying with his dominating persona that I'm somehow meant to belong to him. To keep him away would be wrong. And even though I'm intimidated, I yearn to give him what he wants. I feel like he has the answers we're all looking for. We need to listen to him if we could only understand.
He is Vald. I believe he's the leader of their group.
Yes.
Yes, I can feel his daddy energy. You don't have to tell me that. I can tell just how much of a man he really is.
I can tell he's a leader.
I sense that he's kind. That wasn't obvious at first, but it's coming through the longer I see him. He knows the right path to take, and he exudes such authority that you want to follow him. You could lose yourself being with such a person, becoming a follower rather than an individual, but he's worthy of being followed. I know he would respect my devotion. If I don't have a chance to be with him, I'll never feel complete.
Vald?
It struck me then.
This is Kenta.
They had to be communicating with me as I met each of them.
He's going to clean your room and bring your food.
Not with words, but with emotion. That's the only way to explain how I understood so much about them.
Kenta.
His voice makes something melt inside me. He conveys such gentleness and respect. I'm trembling just to be in the presence of someone so grand.
Vald probably won't give you any trouble either.
I'm sure he won't. I'll probably be the one troubling him.
Not at all. They've been in need of a servant. A guy like Vald is probably used to being waited on.
I agree. I'll do my best to serve you, Mr. Vald. It's an incredible honor to meet you.
He may not understand, but he has to sense my sincerity. I'm aware of his greatness and humbled by it.
Okay, you've met them all. Now let me bring you up to Arata. Right. Just follow me up these stairs. Up here is the observatory, and part of the lab. Mostly I let Arata have this floor. I do my work on the main floor.
Do you hear something?
The pulsing?
Yes. Is something glowing at the top of the stairs?
You're in for a treat.
He doesn't mean... Could he mean the...
Professor, is that what I think it is?
Here's my life's work, Kenta.
We don't even need to take any safety precautions. Let's just stand right in front of the interdimensional portal. It's totally safe, apparently.
My interdimensional portal!
Is he like a mad scientist?
Oh, Professor.
Can I touch it, Professor?
I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime. I'm so humbled.
Yeah, it is pretty incredible.
What the hell? How did he just say yeah? Is there a log in this where I can repeat things? I don't see one. I don't see an option. I don't see a lot of options here. But he said yeah so ridiculously. Like, yeah, yeah. Like, really? He's acting more modest than the invention deserves.
It's up here so Arata can keep an eye on it.
Should the portal be left open when you're already busy dealing with these current visitors?
Yes, we're hoping one of our friends will come back and tell us for sure if these are the evil plunderers or not.
Oh.
It's possible we could get some new visitors. But in the 12 years I've had the portal open, only 3 species have visited us. The Kinders, the Omelites, and now these ones.
What are these current visitors called?
For now, we're calling them Incubi due to their strange powers.
Due to their powers to fuck the life out of a man. The name is fitting given their powers, but it implies they're evil. I don't want to accept that. Not when I've come to feel so close to them, and even want to bond with them.
Let's continue on to the observatory.
It's that bitch again. I hear a male and female voice as we enter.
Arata, I have someone for you to... Oh wait, he has a video call.
He's sexting with that bitch from that you met earlier. Just give him a minute. It's Chiyoko on the screen, the one who brought me in.
No more reporters. Just that temp. Is he with you?
The professor is still giving him a tour.
I've been getting calls from officials wanting to speak to the professor privately. I told them it's impossible while he's in quarantine.
Of course.
They're not backing down. If I was made the director of the institute, I would have more authority to handle them.
Yes, I know.
I don't think you or the professor realizes what a difficult position you've put me in.
What would you have us do? We have our hands full here.
The professor should officially promote me.
That's between you and him.
Not really. As long as you're vying for the position, I don't have a chance. That's despite the fact you're not even qualified to be a director.
What are you talking about?
It's obvious you want the promotion.
Excuse me?
You've been ingratiating yourself to the professor.
What?
It's blatant, Arata. Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows how you've been sucking up to him and sucking on him. Don't play dumb. I'm not an idiot.
You bend over backwards for him and hang on to his every word.
What's so wrong about being devoted?
Nothing, except for your motives.
Should we be listening to this? I'm becoming embarrassed.
You want a position that you're in no way qualified for.
I don't. I'm not interested in becoming director. I'm a scientist.
You don't want to become the director? Then why are you always fawning over the professor?
I don't fawn over anyone.
You do, Arata. You're always making his tea just the way he likes it. Always laughing at his terrible jokes.
I like his jokes.
And you gave him chocolate for White Day.
That's a coincidence. I didn't know what day it was.
Wait a minute. If you're not trying to be director, then are you in love with the professor?
Is he? It's a possibility.
Would you stop making assumptions? I'm here trying to contain 4 hostile aliens. We could be on the brink of a worldwide catastrophe. Yet all you care about are your ambitions.
I care about doing my job. And I'd do it better if I had the power I need. If you're not interested in the position, you should make that clear to the professor.
Who has time for such nonsense? In fact, I need to get back to work. Goodbye.
Ah, good. He's finished.
Professor Raiden must be used to them arguing. He doesn't seem the least bit concerned.
Arata, do you have a moment?
I always have time for you, Professor.
Oh god, he really is in love with the professor. His voice goes from arrogant to sycophantic. It's clear Chiyoko had a point.
Here is our new worker. Kenta Tanimoto, this is Arata Furuta. Arata, this is Kenta.
Pleased to meet you.
Yes.
He brushes me off without even bowing.
Thank goodness we finally got someone. I couldn't deal with those creeps for another second.
Right. I heard you didn't get along with them.
That's putting it mildly. 3 out of the 4 are total perverts. If you get anywhere near them, drag you into bed.
What?
You heard me. They'll be all over you.
I mentioned I would need a particularly tolerant person for this job. Don't concern yourself too much. They don't press things if you're non-compliant.
Harsey does.
Well, yes. Harsey is rather hard to deter. But that's why we have safety protocols in place.
Except with just the 2 of us, we haven't been able to implement them. I've been caught in compromising positions far too often. And I don't know about you, but I'm not that kind of guy.
That's not what I heard from Chiyoko. Sounds like you've been sucking the professor's dick.
Well, I'm not that way for just anyone, that is.
Oh, well there, the truth comes out.
Why don't you show Kenta where the kitchen is, so he can have some lunch, and then bring the visitors their lunches? Then show him where the cleaning supplies are, and explain the cleaning routine for the visitors' apartments.
Yes, Professor.
You can show him the lounge, laundry area, and supply room as well.
Yes, Professor.
Let him know how things work here.
Absolutely.
He probably only has time to clean one apartment today, but he can get to the rest later.
Agreed. What a relief it is not to have to do this myself anymore. That kind of work was beneath me anyway.
Very well. I'll leave you to it then.
Well, you heard him, Temp.
Temp, huh?
We have a lot to cover.
That's okay with me. I'll do my very best to get things right.
Good. It doesn't sound like you're lazy or annoying. Well, at least not lazy.
Shit, man, I just met you. Why are you being such a bitch? I'm not competing with you for the professor. I just care about the aliens, okay? Excuse me?
It's about time we got someone else in the quarantine with us. It will be just the three of us isolated here, but you'll have all of the creature comforts you require.
Yes, I'll be fine.
Because I find the word creatures very comforting.
Getting to work with the Incubi and the professor is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me.
Yeah, the professor. He's incredible.
Yeah, the professor, he's so sexy, isn't he? Isn't he? Doesn't he just give off total dad vibes? What, you mean that doesn't turn you on? What? Wow.
Let's go over those safety precautions.
Right.
Listen up, because the Incubi are aggressive. It will be no one's fault but your own if something happens to you. When I'm up here, watching and listening to the Incubi, the panel lights on the wall of their cages will be on. When I'm away from my post, or asleep, the lights will be off. If the lights are off, it means I can't hear or see inside the Incubi's cells. Always check to make sure the panel lights are on before you go inside of a cage with one of the Incubi. I need to watch you so I can blast an alarm if they try to do anything. The loud noise will startle them so you can run away.
That's their safety precaution?
Like I said, they're mostly pervs who will be all over you. Don't go into their cages unless I can protect you with my alarm.
Yes, okay. I'll remember this rule.
You damn well better.
There's no reason for him to speak to me like that.
Now, let me show you where the kitchen is.
Arata showed me where everything was and told me what I needed to do. I prepared the visitors' lunch and delivered trays through the bars of each cage. They all smiled at me as I gave them their lunches. I tried to be professional and not allow them to affect me. My hands still trembled as I gave them their trays. Arata explained all my duties. This job is easy and far below my skill level. I hope it can lead to better things for me, and I'll be very comfortable living here for 3 months. I have a lot of work to do every day. They really needed the help of another person, and even though it's grunt work, I'm happy to be around the Incubi. They still compel me each time I see them. My next task for the day was to pick one of the Incubi's room to clean. I'll be real, I forgot their names. But I will go, I think the third one was the one I liked, so I'll just go by the order which we met them in. I think I like the third one, Saji, I guess. Either that or Devi. My heart and my thoughts point me to Saji. It's painful trying to stay away from him. He reaches out to me with such urgency. I have to find a way to help him, to comfort him. First, I went to the supply closet to get everything I needed. Then I entered his cell.
Hello, Saji.
Why are we wearing this pink apron? Is this required? I make my voice soft and lilting.
I'm here to clean your room.
He may not understand the words, but I'm sure he can decipher a lot from my inflection.
I hope you'll see what I'm doing and be okay with it.
If you can sense my thoughts, Saji, know that I come to you with love and kindness.
I'll start by scrubbing your bathroom.
I swear I'm a friend, Saji. I'll do anything I can to help you. Anything. I'm ready to get on my knees for you, Saji.
That will be okay with you, right? I'll spray everything with cleaner first, and then scrub it down. See? All I'm doing is cleaning.
Don't be scared of me, please. That would break my heart. Why won't you look at me, Saji? Please, look at me. Please notice me, Saji-senpai. Why does this hurt so much?
Now I'll just sweep your floor.
I continue my work.
I'll just brush all this dirt into the dustpan.
If I'm upsetting him, I need to hurry up and leave him alone.
And put it in the trash over here.
I can't put my selfish desire to connect with him over his need to not feel threatened.
Now I'll wipe down all your surfaces.
The fuck? He's quivering. Oh, Saji, I just want to help. I feel tears building. I can't hold back anymore.
Please, don't be afraid of me, Saji. I want to be your friend so badly.
Nothing. No reaction. I can't get through to him.
I'll try and hurry so I stop upsetting you.
It probably won't help if I break down in front of him.
I'll gather all your trash and dirty laundry.
Finish your work here. Finish your work and leave, Kenta. Okay, kind of weird that we're talking to ourselves in the third person.
I don't want to forget the dirty dishes from lunch either.
He doesn't want you here.
Saji.
He's crying. Did I make him cry? I never meant to do that. This is so heartrending. Do I leave or do I try to comfort him?
Please don't be sad.
It's selfish, but I can't help myself.
Seeing you sad makes me sad.
I go to bed and sit next to him.
I know you don't know me and
I try to make my voice as gentle as possible.
you have no reason to trust me, but I really want to help you.
He looks into my eyes. Am I getting through?
What's wrong? Are you homesick? Are you lonely?
Oh, please, let me be getting through.
It probably is pretty lonely being in this cage all day. Maybe we could be friends? Maybe we could bond?
Maybe we could be more than friends? His eyes glimmer when I say that word. My heart says buoys. I think he understands. What? Oh, my heart buoys. What did I say? My heart buoys. I think he understands. But with
Do
all
you
the
want that, Saji?
with all the talk of bonds, I think we're gonna meet some more Persona users again.
Will you bond with me?
Thou hast established a new bond. I didn't expect this. Saji, you're so sweet. I'm overcome. His mouth is so warm, and there's such synergy between us, as though the universe is saying we are meant to be bond.
I want to connect with you so badly. I didn't think it would be this way, but
His face is so handsome. I'm drawn to him in this magnificent, powerful way. It's not some sort of trick. It's like our souls are aligned. We're meant to be together. Saji, his tongue is sliding against mine, and it feels right. Feels right to be so gay. I've never felt so sure about something in my life. Saji and I are soulmates. I'm starting to get hard. Is it wrong? He's so vulnerable, so desperate. I shouldn't be looking at him in a sexual way, right? But his kiss, it's so passionate. I can't resist being aroused by this sweet, gorgeous man.
I'll tell the professor that this is the way you reached out to me. Maybe he'll be okay with me reciprocating.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll write in my report that you were just trying to bond with me like this, and it's totally cool that I kissed you and then may fuck you. It's totally cool. It's all going down in the report. It sounds so ludicrous. How can I ask the professor if it's okay for me to have sex with one of his subjects?
If we could understand each other, it would help things so much.
But I have to ask. I have to try. I need to be with him so badly. I can't stop staring at his beautiful face. His glistening eyes, his soft lips, his sensual chest and nipples. Oh, Saji, please let it be okay to make love to you. Aw, shit. Arata's trying to clock block us. My whole body's shaking from the shock. Everything came crashing down so violently. That bastard.
Hey! Break it up!
What happened in there? It was real. I found my soulmate. I know it's true. When I was with him, I couldn't think. I didn't want to think. I was swept away. Now that I've come back to my senses, what do I really feel? I still want to be with him more than anything. If not with him, I still want to at least see how I respond to the others. I want to see if I can fuck the other incubi. I felt a profound, amazing connection with all of them, and it's left me reeling. It hurts to be separated from him. He's the one I was meant for. I know it's true because Arata didn't experience it. He acts like these wonderful incubi are a nuisance. There's no way he could have blasted that alarm if he'd connected with them as I did. And the professor is suspicious of them. He doesn't act like he's experienced something like this. Both Arata and the professor behave as though they have zero connection to the incubi. But they draw me to them in this potent, blissful way. Maybe I should jerk off more. Maybe then they wouldn't have such a hold on me. I know that our connection is something meaningful. They know it too. I have to bond with one of them. I must bond with one of them. I'm so horny. I can't deny that, even if it costs me the job. Oh my god, this is just turning out like my last job. I wanted to bond with all my office workers, my fellow office workers so much. I became the office cum rag. The cum dump. It's happening all over again. Maybe I'm not thinking logically, but I don't care. What I experienced with them is something that goes beyond reason. The incubi deserve to be understood. They reached out to me. They need me. And I need them too. I have to forge this bond, even if the professor and Arata disapprove. I've been chosen, and I accept their decision. This is fucking fate. I've been chosen by God to fuck these aliens. I won't even ask the professor if it's okay. He might say no or be appalled that I even asked. I can't jeopardize this job, not when I'm so close to something incredible. I'll do my work and see how things go. The incubi are desperate to bond. I'm sure one of them will find a way to make it happen. I trust them. Jesus. That evening, I brought them all their dinners. I handed the trays through the bars. And since Arata's light was on, nothing else happened. Then I washed the dishes and cleaned the lounge. By the end of the first day, I was exhausted, both mentally and physically. I went back to my quarters and fell into a deep sleep.
Kenta.
We're being haunted by the aliens in our sleep.
Kenta.
Kenta, do you hear me creepily calling out your voice?
Kenta.
I know you want this dick, Kenta. What was that? It's saying exactly what I'm thinking. It's so faint I can barely make out the word.
Kenta.
That was my name. Someone's calling me.
Kenta.
My room is down the hall from the incubi's rooms. I know it's one of them.
Kenta.
It's still too faint to tell who's calling me. One of the incubi is reaching out to me, but which one? Haha, well guys, I think I'm going to end this episode right here before we decide which incubi has been calling out to us. But this game so far seems pretty interesting. Like, we just seem to be so horny. Like, I mean, sure, the aliens have powers that are making us horny, but I think we're just naturally really horny. Like, I think Kenta is just naturally a really horny son of a bitch, okay? But I'll see you guys in the next episode, and please tell me what you think of To Trust an Incubus, our new series, our new series. I'm having fun with it, and I hope to show you guys a lot more of it. Okay, guys, see you in the next episode. Bye.